I've gotten pregnant by your husband.
Yes?
Sorry for overlooking you, the wife without children.
Who is this?
I'm Anne, a stripper in Miami.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 2 years younger than me. How did you get my contact information?
I just unlocked his phone with his fingerprint while Tom was asleep.
Did you go to such lengths just to one-up a childless woman? You strippers must be really bored.
You even have the audacity to pretend like you're fine after your husband has been stolen and even got a young woman pregnant. It's just too pitiful. I can't watch.
I'm not one to show my feelings.
You should cry in regret.
I can't do that. Sorry.
Boring, even though I took the trouble to text you.
I'm sorry if I'm not meeting your expectations. So, what do you want?
You to break up with Tom right away. I, who am going to birth the heir, should be the CEO's wife. I'm more important.
You're being pretty presumptuous for a mistress. If you just scatter seeds, some will bloom somewhere.
A woman who can't even bloom a flower being so arrogant.
When you put it that way, we haven't been intimate for a while now.
You're pitiful. You're not even seen as a woman anymore.
Say whatever you like.
You're just a dumb housewife, so you're going to hysterically demand pay me alimony, right? I have a few million. It's neither painful nor itchy to me.
Then I'll take it without reserve.
It's all about the money after all. It's only natural that you were dumped.
You're the same, aren't you? You wouldn't give a second glance to Tom if he wasn't the CEO.
I love Tom's inner self. I don't need anything as long as he's there. Don't lump me together with your greedy self.
Is that so? Then please be happy with the wonderful Tom.
You mean a divorce, right?
Yes, I don't mind if it's true, but the divorce will have to wait a year.
Why? The baby will be born by then.
It'll definitely be in my hands after a year. You can adopt it later.
No, I don't want to if I'm not married when I submit the birth certificate.
Even if you say that, I have my circumstances.
What can you do in a year? All you have to do is sign it quickly and submit it to the city hall.
Divorce isn't that simple. And I haven't even talked to my husband yet. I can't just take your word for it.
Everything I said is true.
It's impossible to believe what a person who would steal someone else's husband says.
Stop blabbing and get a divorce quickly.
I don't remember being told what to do by you.
This damn woman!
I wonder if you can even work as a cocktail waitress with such full language.
You! I won't forgive you!
I think I'm the only one who has the right to be angry in this situation.
Remember this!
I'm Elma, a 30-year-old stay-at-home mom. My husband Tom is the CEO of a company, and I thought he was a serious character who doesn't spend his time in a flashy way. I imagined he was completely tricked by some foolish woman at a cabaret club we happened to visit. When I confronted Tom upon his return home, he quickly confessed. He also admitted to the matter about the child. I was somewhat shocked by the reality I was once again confronted with, and tears fell. I got Tom to agree to a divorce in a year and promised to persuade her as well, but she was not a person to back down. What she did next was something outrageous with an absolutely stupid plan.
I will give you one more chance to say yes, so please get divorced quickly.
No.
What a stupid woman to waste my kindness.
I don't care if you're stupid or dumb. What do you want?
Where do you think I am right now?
I don't have time for quizzes.
I'm at the ward office.
So what?
I'm about to submit a divorce notice for you and Tom.
Huh?
If you can't do it, I'll help you get divorced.
Hey, do you realize that's a crime?
It's document forgery, but it's not a serious crime, so it's okay. I guess this wouldn't lead to jail time.
You're pregnant, aren't you? Shouldn't you stop?
I'm in a hurry because I'm pregnant.
It's not good to get pregnant without a plan. Don't push your situation on me.
You're a childless woman with a lot of time. You should just get divorced quickly and leave that house.
Are you after the house too?
Of course, it's my dream to live in a tower mansion. I'm definitely going to live there, so it's my rightful place as the legal wife.
Are you really longing for something like that?
Is that wrong? Leave me alone.
Didn't you say you didn't need anything as long as Tom was there?
You need a house and money to live, right? That I was able to snag Tom, who has these, is also a result of my abilities.
Ah, I see. But you should wait a year. For your own sake, take that forged divorce document and go home right now.
Don't command me.
Then do as you like.
You'll be able to give up too once we're no longer a couple by law, right? You should thank me for giving you this push.
Can you truly love Tom no matter what happens?
Don't ask obvious questions. Even if I make enemies of everyone in the world, I will stand by him.
That's reassuring.
You lose. Alright, take care now.
Elma?
What's the deal with the group chat invite? Trying to win Tom back by crying to him? It's too late for that. I filed for divorce yesterday.
What?
I filed for you so Tom doesn't have to worry.
I didn't sign anything.
I signed on your behalf.
Isn't that a crime?
You were planning to sign anyway, so it's not an issue.
You're serious.
We'll deal with that later. We have important things to discuss today.
I have nothing to discuss here. It's my total victory. I'll gladly take the CEO's genes and his fortune.
And his AIDS, right?
What are you talking about?
Tom has AIDS.
What?
You remember the blood test from the infertility treatment the other day?
Yeah. You're lying.
The results came in yesterday. I wanted to tell you, but you weren't coming home. I figured it would be kinder to let you both know at the same time.
AIDS? It's contagious, right?
Yes, primarily through blood and sexual transmission.
Oh no, that's the worst. Unbelievable. Gross. What's the matter with you? This is not a joke.
What?
I was with this man without knowing anything. What will you do if I get infected? I don't want to die yet.
Anne.
That's why ignorance is...
What?
If you take medication and live with AIDS, you can live a normal life. With proper treatment and correct knowledge, you can prevent the onset and transmission to others. You can even have children.
That's not reliable. What if my baby gets infected? Can you take responsibility for that?
It's not my position to take responsibility. Tom, you should go to the hospital first.
Is this for real? AIDS? Really?
Calm down. It's going to be okay.
And, Elma.
I tested negative.
Thank goodness. Elma, I'm scared. Please help me.
The person you should be leaning on is over there.
Stop it! Don't try to pawn off your sickly self on me.
What?
That's why you didn't hesitate and readily agree to the divorce. I had a feeling something was off. You were just happy to get rid of your AIDS-stricken husband, weren't you?
Were you even listening to our conversation? I found out just yesterday. You had asked for a divorce a while ago, saying you'd be fine with it after a year.
I don't need this disease-ridden person anyway.
Hey, what are you saying? I chose to divorce Elma just so I could marry you.
Don't push your points so assertively.
What are we going to do about the kid? You insisted that it's my child, didn't you?
I don't need a father with AIDS.
Didn't Elma tell you? Treatment is available.
I can't. I can't even share the same space.
How cruel.
Where on earth did you get this disease, you cheater?
No, I haven't cheated since I married Elma.
But you wanted to do it with me.
You even said you don't remember that. I just woke up in your room in the morning.
Really?
I was shown a picture of us sleeping together in bed and was told that a child was on the way.
You just believed that?
You cried and said you wanted to give birth, and I felt I had to take responsibility as a man.
This is suspicious. I was going to suggest it eventually, but maybe we should get a DNA test sooner.
How could you say that? This child is undoubtedly Tom's child.
If there's no mistake, there's no need to fear a test.
The strain on the mother.
The test can be done with a blood test from the mother, so don't worry. Is there something inconvenient for you?
No, but I want you to believe me because I don't lie.
If you don't lie, you're lying now. I love what's inside Tom. Even if the whole world turns against me, he's my ally. Didn't you say that?
But that was before I knew about the AIDS.
Don't call it love if you're going to abandon someone just because they're sick. Can you please stop lightly throwing around the word love?
You're annoying. You're a liar too. You said you wouldn't divorce for a year and then easily agreed to it.
I didn't get a divorce.
What? What do you mean?
Did you make sure the divorce papers were accepted at the counter?
I don't know if I was able to submit them. They asked for identification, so I thought it was risky and just left the papers at the counter and ran.
Then it shouldn't have been accepted. Well, it was impossible to begin with.
What do you mean?
I had submitted a document for non-acceptance of the divorce application.
What's this all about?
It's a procedure where I'm telling them not to accept a divorce petition filed by anyone but me.
Did you really do something like that? Why on earth did you need to delay our divorce by a year? Just spit it out.
I wanted to give a substantial share of our assets to Tom.
What do you mean by that?
Remember the company I invested in?
Oh, the one where you put a good chunk of your father-in-law's inheritance into.
Right, that company is planning to go public next year.
Oh, that's impressive.
When it goes public, I wanted to sell the stocks and give half of the proceeds to you as part of the asset division.
But why? I'm the man who betrayed you.
When I heard that you had a child with Tom, I was upset, but I was also relieved. I always loved seeing your face soften when you saw children in the city or the park.
Elma.
That's why, no matter if you cheated or stole someone's love, I wanted you to become a father. If it goes public, the stock price will rise. There will be no gift tax on the division of property, so I wanted you to wait until the company goes public to divorce.
You've thought that much about me.
Even after the divorce, you can still split the property. Don't make excuses.
Maybe you're right. It might just have been my selfishness. I said I'd wait a year because I still had feelings for Tom.
I knew it!
But you never know what will happen with your company, Tom. I thought as long as there's money, you won't have to make your child suffer.
You've thought that much about me.
Wait a minute. How much are these stocks worth?
If you sell them, I think they'd be worth a few million.
Wow! You should have told me that sooner.
Huh?
Tom, I'll put up with your AIDS, but we'll be living separately. I won't let you meet the child, and I won't meet you either. We'll communicate online. Every month, you'll provide me with $50,000 for living expenses. These are my terms.
What's she talking about?
She must be out of her mind.
Right.
I'm also worn out from the past few days of this conversation.
What? I've made so many concessions. You should be grateful.
I want you to provide proof that the child in your belly is mine.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. It can be done with today's medical technology.
I'll contract AIDS.
What are you talking about? You won't get it from a test.
If the test results show it's my child, I'll take responsibility. But remember this if you're lying.
Are you done? I kind of have an idea what's going on.
I don't want to say.
That's your answer then.
I'm glad. I knew I hadn't cheated after all.
You also have your share of blame, getting drowned in booze.
I know. Elma, I'm sorry.
I can't forgive you easily. Let's talk later.
Wait, what happens to me?
Why don't you rely on the real father?
That's what I don't know, and that's why I'm troubled.
What do I know? That's all I can say.
You almost got me to raise someone else's child.
Well, let's just leave it. It's a waste of time to get involved with such a woman. She'll self-destruct on her own.
You won't give me child support, will you?
Give me a break.
My plan failed. Just give me the money.
I've dealt with a crooked club girl. One problem solved. Wait, hold on a minute. How did Tom eventually get HIV? Please wait, I'll talk to Tom. Tom, I overlooked it earlier, but how did you get HIV?
Well,
That was close. I almost went back to him.
no, that's not it. I have no idea myself. Maybe on a plane or in a bar.
HIV doesn't spread through saliva or air.
Maybe some blood spattered on me.
What situation were you in? Be honest.
Sorry, I went overboard overseas.
This is the worst. It's your own fault.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it would come to this.
You touched me with the hand you used for such dirty play.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
We're getting divorced.
Why? You said we'd talk.
There's no room for discussion. I'll go through my lawyer. Huh? You think I'd give it to you?
Are you serious? That's billions.
If the other party is a foreigner, I can't claim damages, but I'll take your property.
Please, have mercy.
Be prepared. I got a divorce. He admitted to sexual intercourse with an unspecified number of people, and I got half of the property. I got tested for HIV just in case, but it was negative. I wonder if that club girl got tested. Well, whatever. Tom told his trusted aide about his HIV. Then, because of the prejudice against him, he had to resign. The rumors spread quickly. Talented people left one after another, and it seems the company went bankrupt. Now it seems he's juggling multiple jobs while still in debt. Who would have thought it would come to this? It's not a scary disease if you have the right knowledge, but it's troubling that there is still such strong discrimination. There's no room for sympathy for Tom, as it's his own doing. That club girl from before, she ended up having the baby. While she leaves her child at a nighttime daycare, she's back at the club, probably looking for a new sugar daddy. A year later, I sold half of my stocks and got a substantial amount of cash. I used that as capital to start my own business, and now I'm crushing it.